Hello everyone. You are watching You Crack UPSC with us, and this is the analysis of UPSC Prelims 2021. And we are here with part 5 of the analysis. I have series C. So here in part 5 we have first question, which is from economy, is 81st question. The 81st question says the money multiplier in an economy increases with which one of the following? So money multiplier in an economy increases with which one of the following? Increase in cash reserve ratio in the bank, whether cash reserve ratio can increase multiply money, increase in statutory liquidity ratio in the bank, or increase in the banking habit of the people, increase in the population of the country. So one thing which can help in money multiplier is the increase in the banking habit of the people. More people will use the banking system, or more frequently they will use, money will multiply much faster. So option C will be here the right answer. Next question is 82nd, or with reference to Indian economy, demand pull inflation, which is pulled by demand. If demand is high but supply is less, so demand pull inflation can be caused or increased by which of the following? So what are the reasons for demand pull inflations? Expansionary policies, fiscal stimulus, inflation indexing wages, higher purchasing power, rising interest rate. So one of the easiest thing to guess here is high purchasing power, and one of the easiest thing to eliminate here is that is rising interest rate. So if you eliminate fifth option, option B, C, and D can easily be eliminated, and option 1 will be left with you, and you are that is the right answer. 1, 2, 4. Expansionary policies, inflation, that is fiscal stimulus. More money will be have in the hand of people, more they will spend, more demand will be increased, and then demand pull inflation will happen or caused because of that. Same, if interest rate rises, then people will keep money in the bank rather than spending on the goods and all that. So if they will keep in bank, so they will spend less and demand will be less. So that is not the reason for demand pull inflation. So easily we can eliminate easily option 5. If we can eliminate option 5, then here answer is easily available for you. So option A is the right answer for 82nd. And 83rd question is with reference to India. Consider the following statements. So इंडिया के रेफरेंस में देखना है कि कौन सी स्टेटमेंट क्या बोलती है इंडिया के रेफरेंस में. रिटेल इन्वेस्टर थ्रू डीमैट account can invest in treasury bills and government of India debt bonds in primary market. Second option is the negotiated dealing system order matching is a government securities trading platform of the Reserve Bank of India. If you are reading current affairs and all that, then you would know that negotiated dealing system order matching is that security trading platform of Reserve Bank of India. So this statement is correct if you are reading the current affairs for last 1 year and more so. The Central Depository Services Limited is jointly promoted by Reserve Bank of India and the Bombay Stock Exchange. This statement is wrong statement. So here option B will be the right answer, or 1 and 2. So next question is 84th. With reference to water credit, consider the following statements. It puts microfinance tools to work in the water and sanitation sector. It is a global initiative launched under the aegis of the World Health Organization and the World Bank. So this is, we can say, it's not the right statement. So if second statement you will read, so this you can easily guess with that it can't be right. It aims to enable poor people to meet their water needs without depending on subsidies. So this statement is correct. So here option 1 and statement 1 and 3 are correct, and this option C will be the right answer here for this. Next question is 85th question. In India, the central banks function as the lender of the last resort usually refers to which of the following? So lender of the last resort का मतलब क्या है? Lending to trade and industry bodies when they fail to borrow from the other sources, providing liquidity to the banks having a temporary crisis. One of the easiest question here is this. अगर आपको पता है कि lender of last, RBI is the lender of last resort. So why it is lender of last resort? Providing liquidity to the banks having a temporary crisis, who are not able to match with their uh, credit whatever they need, and so they need instant money in banks, so they can go to RBI and take money from there. So that's why it's a last lender of last resort. So option 2 is correct here. Lending to government to finance budgetary deficit, that's not correct. For budgetary deficit, it's not a lender of last resort and all that. So option 2 is the right answer here. So B is the right answer for 85th question. 86th question is the R2 code of practice constitute a tool available for promoting the adoption of R2 code of practice constitute a tool available for promoting the adoption of, किसकी adoption के लिए ये R2 code of practice constitute किया गया है? वो है एन ऑप्शन ए एनवायरमेंटली रिस्पॉन्सिबल प्रैक्टिसेस इन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स रिसाइकलिंग इंडस्ट्री, और इकोलॉजिकल मैनेजमेंट ऑफ वेटलैंड्स ऑफ इंटरनेशनल इंपॉर्टेंस अंडर द रामसर कन्वेंशन, सस्टेनेबल practices in the cultivation of agricultural crops in degraded lands. Option D, environmental impact assessment in the exploitation of natural resources. So here right answer is environmentally responsible practices in electronics recycling industries. So option A is the right answer here. जो अगला क्वेश्चन है वो है 87th क्वेश्चन, व्हाई इज देयर अ कंसर्न अबाउट कॉपर स्मेल्टिंग प्लांट? काफ़ी न्यूज़ में रहा है ये कॉपर स्मेल्टिंग प्लांट. वन इज इन तमिलनाडु, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सो मच trauma there, police has fired on people, crowd, and then there is some mishappening and all that. Then again it was in court, and court they were asking for to reopen it and all that. That was stuff in news. So if you were reading that, you can easily eliminate, you can easily do that this question right. So statement 1 is they may release lethal quantities of carbon monoxide into environment. One statement 1 is that. Second is the copper slag can cause leaching of some heavy metals into environment. Third statement, they may release sulfur dioxide as a pollutant. So when such kind of question came, where all these technicalities and all that, especially science and tech and all that, you can, it's not 100%, but most of the time the answer can will be all options correct. So here 1 2 3 are correct. Next question is 88th. With reference to the furnace oil, consider the following statements. It is a product of oil refineries. Some industries use it to generate power. Its use causes sulfur emission into environment. Again here same question, not mostly related to our studies, whatever we study. It's a basic science. It's a basic science and question of basic science and related to environment also, which here again here we can say it's all three, option 1 2 3. Next question is 89th question, what is blue carbon? So we have here asked the definition of blue carbon. It was also in news. So if carbon captured by oceans and coastal ecosystem, so that is right. Carbon captured by ocean and coastal ecosystem, that is blue carbon. That's it. Next question is 90th question. In the nature, which of the following is are most likely to be found surviving on a surface without soil? Without soil, one thing you can say that is lichen. Lichen is there. It survives on stone. It's mostly on stone or trees and all that. So lichen, one option is lichen. And moss, if you know moss, it is also same. It also survives in rock and trees as well. So here mushroom needs obviously uh, a soil. So option 1 and A and D can be easily eliminated. So here we are with two options. If you even if you do know right that both of them, then you can easily put the answer. If you don't know, if you know one of them, then also you can guess, because here only you are left with two options. So option C is the right answer here. Next question is 91st, and it's again from economy. The Reserve Bank of India is appointed by, consider the following statement. Reserve Bank, the governor of Reserve Bank of India is appointed by central government, and this statement seems correct. Second statement is certain provision in the Constitution of India give the central government right to issue direction to the RBI in public interest. So if you know about RBI Act, so anything in happen in related to RBI or whatever it is, with whatever it's with RBI and central government relationship, RBI and state government relationship, RBI and other banks, and RBI whatever functions are there with have RBI have, all are written in the RBI Act and not in Constitution. So statement 2 is not correct here. So statement 2 not correct here. So if we look at option, so option A, B and D can easily eliminate it. Next is governor of RBI draws his power from RBI Act. That statement is in itself uh, give us some clues about statement 2. So statement option C 1 and 3 are correct. 92nd question, with reference to the casual workers employed in India, consider the following. So casual workers, what casual workers employed in India, consider the following statements. So first statement, all casual workers are entitled for employees provident fund coverage. So all is again extreme statement, and you can eliminate this, because not all employees provident fund get, though only those casual workers got EPF who are working in a company where the workers number of workers are more than I think 20. So they have to open that their EPF account or GPF account, rather than anyone casual who have one or two person like in shops and all that, they don't open any kind of EPF account. So option 1 is not correct here. So we are left with two option, and here if we look options 1 2 2 3 1 3 and 1 2 3, so with 1 all are eliminated here. So option 2 and 3 left, we are left with option 2 and 3. So answer is B. If we read the statements here, all casual workers are entitled for regular working hours and overtime payment. That is correct. Everyone get overtime and regular working hours. The government can by a notification specify that an establishment or industry shall pay wages only through its bank account. That is also correct. So option 2 and 3, statement 2 and 3 are correct. Next question is 93rd. Which among the following steps is most likely to be taken at the time of an economic recession? So recently we have faced economic recession, so question is on it, which is expected line on expected lines. So option A is cut in tax rates accompanied by increase in interest rate. So if we cut tax rate, people have to pay less tax, and increase in interest rate, then people will keep their money in the bank with safely, because they will get the higher interest rate there. Will that revive an economy, because people will not spend money. Next is increase in expenditure on public projects. If government increase expenditure on public projects, the employment will happen, then people get money and they will spend on their needs, and with that economy cycle will start reviving. So option B is the right here. Increase expenditure increase in expenditure on public project. So that's a correct statement. If we read the next two options, increase in tax rates accompanied by reduction in interest rate, that is also people will go out on street and will protest against in during recession if government increase taxes. Reduction of expenditure on public project, if government will reduce expenditure on public project, then there is even government will not spend money on government anywhere, and people definitely not going to spend money because they have already less money during recessions. So all this will take that cycle into a recession cycle, into deep recessions. So all options, all three options A, C, D are incorrect, and B is correct option here. 94th, consider the following statement: other things remaining unchanged, market demand for a good might increase if other things remaining unchanged, market demand for a good might increase if अगर सभी चीज़ें चेंज ना हो बट एक किसी प्रोडक्ट के लिए एक डिमांड बढ़ जाए तो उसका क्या कारण हो सकता है? प्राइस ऑफ इट्स सब्सटीट्यूट इंक्रीज, ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि जो उसके रिलेटेड प्रोडक्ट है, लाइक देर आर प्रोडक्ट्स विच आर हैव सेम पर्पज. सो अगर सेम पर्पज वाले प्रोडक्ट है और एक बाकी प्रोडक्ट का प्राइस इंक्रीज हो जाए और उस प्रोडक्ट का सेम रहे, या प्राइस ऑफ इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट इंक्रीजेस, the good is an inferior good and income of the consumer increases, its price falls. So यहाँ जो easily we can guess 1 and 4 because all जो दो और तीन ऑप्शन है वो basically are not making sense of increase in demand of a particular product. So option 1 and 4 correct here. नेक्स्ट जो क्वेश्चन है वो है 95th क्वेश्चन विद रेफरेंस टू अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स. काफ़ी न्यूज़ में रहा है अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स बिकॉज ऑफ स्कैम्स एंड ऑल दैट, लाइक महाराष्ट्र कोऑपरेटिव बैंक and so because of all that, and RBI has changes in their regulation and all, so it's mostly in news. Purpose is that it's in news. If you are reading newspapers regularly or following any current affairs, then you can get answer here. They are supervised and regulated by local boards set up by the state government. This statement is incorrect. If you are reading current affairs, then you will eliminate it easily. Next is they can issue equity shares and preference shares. That's correct statement. They were brought under the purview of Banking Regulation Act 1949 through an amendment in 1966. That is also a correct statement. So option B, 2 and 3 are the right answer, is the right answer here. Next question is 96th. Indian government bond yields are influenced by which of the followings? So government bond yield influenced by which of the following? So here action of the United State Federal Reserves, actions of Reserve Bank of India, inflation and short interest rates. So which are the reasons which influence the yield of government bonds? So all three uh, influence the bond yield. Sorry. Next question is 97th. Consider the following: foreign currency convertible bond to foreign institutional institute with certain condition. 3. Global depository receipts. 4. Non-resident external deposits. Which of the above can be included in foreign direct investment (FDI)? This is also another topic, hot topic. Government increases FDI for this 49%, 50%, 75%, and on daily basis we are reading on this on newspapers. So we have to know about that. What are the things which are included in FDI? So in FDI, option 1, foreign currency convertible bonds. 1. Foreign institutional investment with certain conditions. Option 2, global depository receipt. So 1, 2, 3, all three are Correct. Option 4, non-resident external deposits. They are not included in the FDIs. 98th, consider the following. The effect of devaluation of currency it is that it necessarily, if government devaluate their currency, what will happen? It improves the competitiveness of the domestic export in the foreign market. Will it do that? I hope so. It will do that, because with that, if they devaluate, means the rupee's value in terms of dollar will fall, and the rupee will, like, if today is 70, with devaluation it will 75 one per dollar. So with 75 per dollar, if domestic, if any Indian want to sell their export their product, they will get more money for their product, because money is devaluated. For uh, earlier they they could get 70 for their product, now they will get 75. So it is correct statement, option 1. Statement 1, increase of the foreign value of domestic currency. That's not correct. Improves the trade balance. That is also not that so correct. Trade balance will in improves only if uh, there is balance in export and import of the trade in India and with other country. So that is not the option which will, that is not option which will happen if the country will